The national card is a residence permit introduced by the new immigration law in 2024 in Hungary. It is a program that allows you to get a job in any industry and bring your family with you. The national card is issued for 2 years and can be extended an unlimited number of times. Previously, the program was only valid for citizens of Serbia and Ukraine. However, now citizens of Russia and Belarus have also been included in the program. The European Commission is concerned about the decision of the Hungarian government.
Russia is a security threat to the EU, and hence all instruments at union level, at member state level, need to ensure the safety of the union and also to take into account the security of the Schengen area as a whole. And of course, Hungary is also bound to check at all times by the obligation to check whether all entry conditions of the Article 6 of the Schengen Borders Code applicable to third country nationals have been met, and this includes not only the possession of a visa or a valid residence permit, but also the absence of alert in the SIS, in the Schengen information system.
The Hungarian government's decision will allow Russians to travel freely throughout most of the EU. President of the European People's Party, Manfred Weber, is convinced. According to him, easing visa restrictions for Russian tourists could create loopholes for espionage.
This policy could also make it easier for Russians to move around the Schengen borderless area, bypassing the restrictions required by EU law. The letter calls for EU leaders to adopt the most stringent measures to immediately protect the integrity of the border-free Schengen area, limit the security risk that has already arisen, and prevent member states from taking similar initiatives in the future. From a publication by Financial Times.
Weber calls on the European Union to take measures to protect the integrity of the Schengen area, reduce the security threat and prevent such initiatives in the future.
Firstly, Orban contradicts himself because the appearance of people using this card can be equated to migration, although he himself categorically advocated for limited migration. Secondly, Hungary is part of the Schengen area, and I think that the EU will investigate how such cards comply with the rules of the Schengen Agreement. And if we see that people with such cards travel around the EU, I do not rule out the introduction of temporary measures. At one time, during COVID, it happened when control from neighboring countries appeared on the border of Hungary.
Let us remind you that after Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, EU countries imposed sanctions prohibiting Russians from visiting the European Union. Russian airlines were also banned from flying to the bloc's countries, and hundreds of people associated with the Kremlin were subject to travel bans and asset freezes. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Nikita Skoblikov, UATV News.